One cold and misty night, an old fisherman named Tom set out to sea alone. He had heard the stories about the abandoned boat drifting near Blackwater Bay, but he never believed in ghosts. As he cast his net into the dark waters, a thick fog rolled in, and the wind carried whispers through the air. Suddenly, his boat rocked, as if something massive lurked beneath. Peering over the side, he saw a broken, seaweed-covered boat floating silently beside him. A chill ran down his spine. There was no one aboard, yet the boat moved as if it were alive. Then, a loud splash made him jump. His net was stuck, impossibly heavy. He pulled with all his strength, and when it finally surfaced, his breath caught in his throat. Tangled in the ropes was an old, barnacle-covered hat. His heart pounded. He recognized it. It belonged to Captain Reed, a fisherman who had vanished at sea years ago. A sudden gust of wind howled, and the fog thickened. The wooden planks beneath Tom groaned, as if footsteps echoed from nowhere. His lantern flickered, and a cold presence brushed against his shoulder. His breath quickened. Then, from the darkness, a whisper called his name.
Tom.
His blood ran cold. He spun around, but no one was there. The abandoned boat drifted closer, its shadows shifting. The eerie whispers grew louder.
Leave. Now.
Panic surged through Tom. He grabbed his oars, rowing desperately, but the water seemed to pull him back. The sea churned, and out of the mist, a ghostly figure emerged. A pale man with hollow eyes and tattered clothes, standing at the edge of the lost boat. It was Captain Reed. He raised a skeletal hand, pointing at Tom, his mouth moving without sound. A towering wave crashed between them, and when Tom looked again, the ghostly boat was gone. Shaking, he turned his boat toward shore, rowing as fast as his weary arms allowed. As he reached the dock, the fog lifted, and an eerie stillness settled over the water. Everything was calm. Too calm. But when Tom glanced down, his stomach twisted. The old barnacle-covered hat lay at his feet, soaked in seawater. His hands trembled as he picked it up and hurled it back into the sea, whispering a prayer. From that night on, Tom never fished near Blackwater Bay again. Some say the haunted boat still appears on misty nights, drifting without a crew, waiting for the next unlucky fisherman to cross its path.